my friends, and welcome back to my channel. In today's video, I'm going to be talking to you about one of my weakest points, and that is my hyperpigmentation. Now, I feel like we all have strengths and weaknesses. Some of mine is my hair. I really struggle with my weight and keeping that healthy. And then the other thing that I am still currently struggling with is with hyperpigmentation. So I have shared with you guys different videos on how I deal with the hyperpigmentation on my face, and I'm seeing so much progress with that. But one of the areas that I'm still struggling with is my chest area. Now, it definitely has come a really long way, but I still definitely can still see some marks like there. And you know what? Depending on the camera, depending on the lighting situation, it might look worse. So I thought I would show you how I've been combating this, and I'm just praying that it is completely gone by time summer 2021 rolls around, because your girl wants to look as good as she can, right? So yeah, let me show you how I have been doing microdermabrasion on my chest. Now, here is a caveat. I have been going for peels on my chest as well as my face. However, we are currently in a lockdown at the time of me filming this, and I really don't want to lose the momentum that I have. So I'm going back to my old way of how I was tackling it, and that is microdermabrasion. So let me show you how I do it. So obviously my skin is clean right now. I literally just showered, did my makeup, and you know, have now sat down to film this video. So I am clean here. However, so just letting you know that I do have a clean chest, and you're gonna want to make sure that wherever you're doing this, it is clean as well. So I do have this microdermabrasion machine. I have quite a few videos showing you how I use it. I'll have them linked for you. But yeah, it was just a microdermabrasion machine that I got off of eBay. I have one linked for you, I believe, in the description box. However, I can't link the one on eBay. Whenever I put it into the description box, it just says that I can't, like a red error comes up. So that's why I've linked the one that I've linked you. So you are going to want to use the bigger applicator because you're going over a bigger surface area. You could use the smaller one, but why would you want to? So I really should take off my necklace, but it's so hard to put back on. So I just like going in a grid motion. So you're gonna want to make sure that the suction isn't too hard and it's not sucking up too much, because then it's like it pulls on your skin. And ladies, this is one of the first areas where you will see signs of aging. And I look at, you know, some of the women in my life, and they look great on their face, but here and here is where it's showing their signs of aging. So I am very cognizant of that. So let's get into it. So you're just gonna do like a grid motion. Now, if you do have bigger breasts like myself, I just kind of hold it down so I can see the area that I'm doing. So I do think that the suction is a little bit too soft. So I've just turned it up a little bit. That's it now. And then I just like going over across the chest. And then I'm now gonna go this way. And then I'll do this side. So as you can see, I'm starting to go quite pink, which is why I was actually going to do a video where I do a voiceover, and then I was gonna film the intro at the end, and I was like, oh, let me just talk you guys through it, because you'll be able to see that I had just done this, because I'll have a red chest. And then I'm gonna do that again. So the biggest thing with this is that you're not gonna wanna go over one area too many times, because if you do, you can end up like, it's almost like sandpaper on the skin, and then you end up breaking the skin. However, as the device gets a little bit more dull, because these, see that there? Can you see that? Like, it starts to get more dull, so you can get new bits. However, I don't find the need to have a new one just yet. I just go over the area a few more times. I believe that's the difference between a salon grade machine and then these machines for home. I think the salon grade ones are a little bit rougher. But nonetheless, this machine has done me so well. I believe it was 89 pounds, and it definitely has had its money's worth. Do you hear how it's like making kissing noises? That tells you that it's a little bit too strong, so I've just turned it down a little bit. Now, the other reason why I do microdermabrasion on my chest is, you know how like all over your body there is like, you know, peach fuzz? The hairs on my chest, little peach fuzz, I can see it trying to break through the skin and it's so fine, it just can't. And often I'll get a little ingrown hair, and if I try to extract that, instead of coming out, it just goes back in on itself. And then I get the most insane zit or pimple or spot, whatever you want to call it. And I then get like a mark left like that one. So when I do this, I find it exfoliates that hair out and it gives it time to come to the surface instead of, you know, being trapped under the skin. So even if I get rid of all of this scarring, which it's almost there, I will still do microdermabrasion on my chest periodically because I want to not only get rid of the scarring, but I also want to stop any type of blemishes from forming. So I'm just gonna do this on this side one last time. I think I went over my chest area 4 or 5 times. I might just do this like that. I know sometimes people, when they watch these videos, because the one video I've done on this has had a lot of comments on it now, and people are like, oh, don't go over one area. But again, because this is starting to get a little bit dull, I feel like I can, and it's not wrecking my skin. I'm not getting more scars because of it. However, it can be done. They're not like lying. You definitely can wreck your skin, and almost like you're using a cheese grater on your skin. So I am nice and flush now. Okay, so now that that's all done, I'm just gonna take a cotton round. I have some reusable ones, and then I also have some disposable ones. It doesn't really matter. And then I'm just gonna take this Paula's Choice Skin Perfecting 2% BHA liquid exfoliant with salicylic acid. I love this stuff. I've said it in other videos. I love this stuff. It is like liquid gold to me. I think it's called liquid gold? No, liquid exfoliant. It is so good. So the salicylic acid will stop any breakouts from happening, for my skin at least. Might not work for you, but it works for me. And this exfoliant in it is gonna help target the fresh skin that is there now that we've now got rid of the dead skin. Honestly, I try a lot of products within my job, and this stuff, I had never even heard of Paula's Choice. I didn't expect it to work so good, and it is amazing. If you try one product out of anything you have ever seen me recommend, try this one. Honestly, it is so good. And so I'm just gonna go over everywhere. It doesn't sting. It literally just feels like a cool, damp cotton round, but you can see it's taken off a little bit. There's a little bit of brown there, so that's just the skin that has been exfoliated off. All right, so there's that. Now the next thing that I'm gonna go in with, my skincare therapist, Rob, he normally uses this product after we do a peel. So this is just the pH Formula Mila Concentrated Corrective Serum. Now, what Rob told me about this is that there's a product, I think it's called Tyra something. It doesn't say it on the bottle. But he basically said there's something in this product that attacks the hyperpigmentation to lift it and get rid of it. So that's why I'm gonna be using it all over my chest, even though we didn't do a peel on my chest. I want it to kind of really even out the last little bit of pigmentation that is there. So I'm just gonna take about 4 or 5 drops. I don't really like the smell of this product. I kind of feel like it smells like feet, but I'm just putting it a little bit of everywhere. Again, you can see exactly where I've done. And then last but not least, I'm going to put on this Good Science Beauty Skin Brightening Cream. It says illuminates and evens out skin tone, which is what I want it to do, because I don't really have, like, hopefully you guys can see without me, you know, exposing myself too much, but it's only a few spots left there. Again, because I'm sat in front of a window right now, everything is illuminated and I feel like it blurs out a lot of these imperfections, but literally 2 minutes ago, I was just doing a live and all you could see was the scars. And if I can find a picture, there's a live that my husband and I did last year over on our, like, you know, family Instagram account, and I'm showing the backyard, and I'll put the picture here if I can find it, but you can just see how bad the scarring was. So this has come a long way, and I'm really excited for it, and I'm so excited to look a little bit more elegant and a little bit more feminine and not be self-conscious of this area. So I'm just gonna take 2 or 3 pumps of this Good Science Beauty. Now, I do believe you're supposed to use this product in the nighttime. It's not nighttime. I'm just gonna put it on. And that is it, my friends. This is what I've been doing at home to help get rid of any type of hyperpigmentation on my chest. Obviously, as I mentioned, I was going for peels in clinic, but we're in a lockdown at the time of me filming this, so I can't. But this is what has got me to a good place. And when I can go for a peel, I go to a peel, but I don't think I had to go for a peel. I think the peel has accelerated the success that I'm seeing, but I don't think I had to go for the peel. Anyways, my friends, that is it for this video. Do let me know if you too suffer with hyperpigmentation on your chest, and let me know if I can answer anything for you. The comment section is always open. As long as it's respectful, I am there to answer and help out where I can. So thank you so much for watching. I hope you've taken the time to consider subscribing, and I will hopefully see you in the next video. Bye.